What's up and welcome to another episode of It's Tip Top Fishing. My name is Keaton Ditchfield and I'm here at beautiful Bergsig. I'm here on a mission because instead of telling you how I fish, like I did in my other video, it's in the description below, I'm going to take you through how Darren Feeney fishes. Darren Feeney is one hell of an angler and has done a couple of sessions here where he's caught some special fish, some massive beautiful fish in 2 different sessions, and they're not week-long sessions. It was a weekend and it was an overnighter, and there was 15 fish on each one of those sessions. So he definitely knows what he's doing. He's a bit of a carp machine. So we're lucky enough to have him on the bank with us. So without me running off and talking too much, let's just take you to Darren, where he's going to take you through what he uses, what spots he uses, what baits he uses, what rigs, and all of those things and those tips and tricks that actually make a massive difference. Let's get to it. Hopefully we'll catch in the session, and I hope you enjoy.
My main strategy on finding my spots is fairly simple. I like the margins because naturally the fish are going to be patrolling along the margins. The first thing I want to do is pre-feed. I don't want to fish the spot because as soon as you put in line pressure, these fish know about it. So what you want to do is you want to get your feed ready before anything else, get your feed in and then leave it. I'd say for most of the day. So no line pressure at all, let them get confident, and then towards the end of the day when the fish are ready, put your lines in and you will catch them. So in terms of the baits at Bergsig, I use boilies and boilies only. The kind of boilies that I use is Nvoke. They do freezer range, so I know that it's always fresh. With Nvoke, the one thing that I do like about them is a variation of baits. Take the horizon for instance, and their pop-ups, you can get white in horizon, you can get pink in horizon, you can get yellow in horizon. Anything that suits you, they will make it for you in that aspect or that color that you like. In terms of bottom baits, it is pretty standard. To complement the baits that I'm putting into the water, I like to use a match the hatch wafter that Nvoke Baits does as well. I'd either use a wafter or I'd use a bottom bait. I'm very comfortable with using the bottom bait from Nvoke. You can even use it as a freebie. It just looks more natural. It's going to be more natural to the fish when they slurp it in. And then with the wafter being a little bit lighter, my chances of getting a better hook hold is a lot better.
Huh? 13?
13.19. Alright, so this one is caught on the papaya. wafters on the same rig that you guys saw, but also kept it on that far margin, and there's one of the culprits. So my rig choice for the session is quite a basic rig choice. It's something that I find works for me here at Bergsig. So I do like to tweak things up a little bit, so I coat my own leads and try and match the bottom the best way I know how, and that's to put a natural element to the coating on my lead. So because I'm fishing margins, I like to use anything from 2 ounce to 3 ounce. I don't like going bigger, because ultimately the hook is the sharp end, and anything bigger might cause more damage, and I don't want that. On the hook I've put a piece of shrink tubing, and you'll see that I've angled it a little bit, and the reason why I've done that is so when that hook turns, that it actually catches and holds the fish's lip. I've kept my hook ring pretty supple, because at the end of the day I'm dropping it on the other bank and walking my rod around. So on my hook you'll see that I've put a small piece of tungsten tubing on there, and the reason why I do this is very simple, and that's just to help the efficiency of my hook turning. I like using liquid wire as a leader, and I do put little pieces of tungsten putty up that just to help it settle, and the reason why I like to use liquid wire is because it follows the contours of the bottom a little bit better than anything else I've personally used.
Second one for the morning. Jaime was there on the other side. He caught a fish that you will see. I'm not sure in the video before this or the video after this, but you will see it. Jaime's gotten serious. His shoes are coming off. This oak last night, it was cold. It was like 8 degrees and he didn't have shoes on.
You know,
bro, you're a polar bear.
Afrikaans.
So there we go, 13 kilos on the dot. Far margin, same rig, Nvoke Baits. It's really done me the business for this session. Another beautiful, beautiful common carp. This one went 11.16 kilos. This is on some of the baits that Nvoke is still under testing. So again, wafter rig, opposite margin. I'd say about 2 handfuls of boilies over this, and it's gone off. This proper result. I'm very well chuffed with that.
Yes, finally into a fish. Yes! Okay, now I've got to be honest. Don't lie, Keaton. I did, because Darren caught that third fish, okay? Well, fourth, technically. The third fish that you've seen. And he said, oh, you can chuck on my spot. So I did. I did that. So then I chucked my one rod across the dam. And while I'm packing up, I got a bite. I want to cry, I'm so happy. And I got this hook up on woo! That might be Okay, you should come slowly. Don't mess this up, Keaton.
That's a beautiful fish.
Yes, boy! In the net! Woo! There you go. 14.52, caught on a stealth pop-up, 2-ounce lead at Bergsig Specimen and Trout venue. How exciting is this? I'm so chuffed, I'm shaking. I'm so shaking. I've been stuck on my PB of 11.8 for so long, catching small fish, and finally it's come. Finally we've caught this beautiful fish. I'm so happy, so happy. Let's get a couple of photos and then put it back. The best part. Smile, 1, 2, 3.
Well done, Keaton. Very, very well deserved.
Woo! It's so good. The best shower in the world. I'm just so happy. This water is so cold, so cold.